What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and I have some breaking news for you all. I haven't done a breaking news video in a long time, but it looks like Donald Trump will remain on the GOP primary ballot for 2024 against the dismay of the Colorado Secretary of State. She is not happy, honey. But it looks like he's going to stay on the ballot unless the Supreme Court wish otherwise. So I read this really good article that's going to talk about it in detail by the New York Post. And it's going to tell you about what happened today and what's going to happen in the future when the court case gets appealed to the Supreme Court, the United States Supreme Court, in March. Okay. And I do believe that's either the day after or no, the day before the primary debate. So let's go ahead and read this. Colorado puts Trump back on the 2024 GOP primary ballot while ruling is appealed. Colorado Secretary of State said Thursday that former President Donald Trump will remain on the 2024 primary ballot for certification next week as the state Republican Party appeals a court ruling that had found him ineligible for office earlier this month. With the appeal filed, Donald Trump will be included as the candidate on Colorado's 2024 presidential primary ballot when certification occurs on January the 5th, 2024. Unless the United States Supreme Court declines to take the case or otherwise affirms that the Colorado Supreme Court ruling, Gina Griswold, that heifer, office said in a press release. I know she is screeching right now, honey. Okay, it's like, that good orange man. Quote, with the appeal filed, Donald Trump will be included as a candidate for the Colorado 2024 presidential primary ballot when certification occurs on January the 5th, 2024, unless the United States Supreme Court declines to take the case or otherwise affirms the Colorado Supreme Court ruling. Did I read that already? No, I think I did. No, I did not. Okay, I don't know. If I did, I'll cut it out. The Colorado Supreme Court ruled 4-3 on December 19th that the former president could not receive the Republican nomination because he had unconstitutionally participated in an insurrection against the United States government on January the 6th, 2021. Section 3 of the 14th Amendment included a clause that bars those who have taken an oath of office from being elected again to govern if they have violated the Constitution by having engaged in insurrection or rebellion, that's not what he did, to be honest. Quote, Donald Trump engaged in insurrection and was disqualified underneath the Constitution from the Colorado ballot. The Colorado Supreme Court got it right. This decision is now being appealed, Griswold said in a separate statement. Quote, I urge the United States Supreme Court to act quickly given the upcoming presidential primary election. On Wednesday, the Colorado Republican Party asked the Supreme Court to overturn the ruling for their state's high court, saying the party, quote, has been irreparably harmed by the decision to disqualify the 77-year-old ex-president. The state has interfered in the primary election by unreasonably restricting the party's ability to select its candidate, states the 45-page petition from the Colorado GOP and the nonprofit American Center for Law and Justice. Okay, let's see here. Quote, as a natural and inevitable result, the state has interfered with the party's ability to place on the general election ballot the candidate of its choice. And it has done so based on a subjective claim of insurrection. The state lacks any constitutional authority to make. Okay, you tell them, girls. Guy. The High Court has yet to make a decision on the ruling, which would need to occur before a January 5th deadline for candidates' name to be certified by both parties for the Colorado ballot. The Colorado court, in its decision, cited a prior ruling by Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch. I hope I pronounce his last name right. Gorsuch. I always mess his name up. Who oversees the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, which includes the Centennial State. Attorneys for Trump have yet to appeal the Colorado ruling to the Supreme Court. The Colorado Supreme Court stayed its ruling, rendering Trump ineligible until January the 4th, 2024. But the United States Supreme Court may still issue its own stay on a decision ahead of its first conference day of the new year, which falls on January the 5th. The Centennial State will host its primary on March the 5th, the day after the former president is scheduled to appeal in Washington, D.C. federal court on its 4-count indictment for trying to overturn the 2020 election results. Trump remains the favorite for 2024 Republican nomination by more than 50% points, according to the Real Clear Politics polling average, with competitors Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley in a distant second and third place, respectively. The former president is also leading President Biden, Poopy Pants, by the way, that's what they call him, President Poopy Pants Joe Biden, in recent surveys, including in several swing states that he lost to the Democrats in 2020. So we shall see what happens. And I don't think they're gonna remove him when the United States Supreme Court, they know that that's not going to happen. So why even go there? But good news for Donald Trump and all those who support him. Just wanted to break that for you. I'm not going to make the video too long. Not going to sit up here and give you my spiel. It is what it is. I read it to you, but I thought it was unfair. And I even made a video. Even in one of my videos, I even said, don't worry, guys, they're going to put him back on the ballot. This is just a scare tactic. Don't fall for it. Saying Colorado's not going to get away with it. And I was right. Again. Anyway, let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give this video a like. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Later, taters.